Welcome back, fans and friends. For tonight's episode we have Lancia 37 from the Hot Wheels Car Culture series. This is the premium, and in the back we can see all the usual thrill climbers. I should probably put that instead of the Car Culture, but I mean it's pretty much the same thing. And the thrill climbers, obviously rally vehicles, especially in Europe, they do a lot of mountain climbing requirement. And as you can see here, the rest of this series set, there are cars very closely related to the 37, which is right here, including the Porsche 934.5, the Quattro, which eventually obsoleted all these rear-wheel drive rally vehicles around 84 to 86 because they couldn't compete with all four wheels. And then obviously the Ford RS200. I don't have this one. I actually like the wheels like this better than the Ford RS200 I do have. And I'm just gonna get that here. Yeah, the wheels look way better in this series one instead of this 2-pack. And let's leave you over there. We have the Volkswagen IDR, which I'm not sure is a rally car. It doesn't look like it. Looks like it's more like an actual race car type GT series. And then obviously they give you the usual Hot Wheels stuff for the collector. Can collect them all, and you can see all these sponsors here: Ford, Volkswagen, Castrol, Michelin, Bilstein, Fiat, which owns Lancia now, Kella and Audi's right there. Apparently not for children 0 to 3. And it's 2020, made in Thailand. It's, if you guys remember from the Lancia Stratos video, right there, the cars on the back were very loose, not even whatsoever related to the rally that the Stratos would have competed in. And here we have the Lancia on an actual dirt track, so doing its job. And this one is 4 out of 5, so I guess at this point in time they were doing these as 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 would be the Volkswagen. And the detail on this thing, as you can see in the box, is very nice. You can see the Bilstein there, Brembo underneath it. You have Pirelli on top. Usually these cars are very well decorated with Martini Racing, but obviously I don't know if Mattel has the licensing for that, so they just put Lancia Racing. And then you can see the Lancia on the hood there with all the little intricate details, which I really do like. I think I brought it up earlier with the Lancia, is the grill holes there. But anyway, and then you see the front spoiler, very good detail for that. And I really do actually like the wheels. They look extremely similar, except for they're not quite as metallic shiny as the picture displays. But anyway, we're gonna open it up and take an even closer look than that. Alright, so here I go. I will open this Lancia 37. And so here we are. You can see in better detail there. You can't really read what's written up there, but obviously the Lancia and the 37 are very clear. Brembo, the brake maker, the Bilstein, the engine technology maker, and you can see the engine very well there. And why I say that is because look at how much of a difference it makes to see the engine as clearly as it is there in the Lancia. Obviously the racing there, you can see. You take a look at the exhaust system there, and Pirelli on the back with the 2 brake lights. The spoiler is just molded into the car, it's not a separate piece like in the Stratos. And like all Hot Wheels Matchbox, it rolls extremely well. Just race them. They feel about the same way. But anyway, I don't think I can comment on how poorly these things have ever rolled. The detail underneath it, it's made a year earlier than the Stratos, but the detail is somewhat better. If you look how plain and boring that is, and this is newer by 1 year. And also I didn't realize earlier, but you can see how faded out the Thailand is. That might just be this one. I'm not sure about everybody's Stratos. And there you get the usual stuff. 2019 Mattel, Hot Wheels, Lancia Rally 37. The air ducts for the engine there. The wipers molded into the windscreen. And I actually do really like one of my favorite parts of the car is the actual lights, the front lights of the vehicle. You can see there, it's not very good because of the lights are on in the picture, but you can see that they're they're painted in there. They're just etched into the skeleton, but then they're painted in there. There's a gap there, the front spoiler, and this actually looks like a rally car, as opposed to the Stratos from before, where it has this side spoiler there in the front one, and it doesn't look like you'd be able to clear anything with the wheels as low as they are. Plus, if you look at the wheels themselves, you can see the much better job they did on this one rather than this one. And I don't think these cars were directly successors. You read up on being spiritual successors, but if you look at the the Beta Monte Carlo from Lancia, that looks more like this. And in fact, this does borrow some design elements from that car and not that one. But they were both rear-wheel drive. They were both rally competition cars. The Stratos was more successful, but like I said, this one ended up competing with the Quattro and the Peugeots with four-wheel drive, while this one only had two-wheel drive. So overall, I actually do like the car. I like the design, the build qualities. Seems to be very well done. A little bit of a paint thing, but you can just paint that out. All black. Lights are very well done. All the lettering seems to be clear, except I would need probably a magnifying glass to read that. There's no wiggle at all. I bring it up with some of the green lights where you go like that and the car wiggles. As you can see, this one does not. That one does not, and this one does not. And you can see them for scale. How much bigger the Lancia is, if they're not to scale, I'm not sure. But Mattel doesn't put their scaling on any of their products, so you can't. But the wheels are different, so that's good. It's the rubber on top of the plastic rim. And so there you guys have it. I have brought to you the Lancia 37 from Hot Wheels Premium Series, the car culture thrill climbers. And indeed, I think they did a very good job on it. And thank you guys for watching, and till the next one.